Yeah, we're going on a little hike, everybody. There's the truck. I just done got off work. Let's go on a gander. Let's go on a gander down by the river. And yeah, spring has definitely sprung, as you saw in the title. Go on a little hike here. I am here. So I'm gonna go walk. Go walk. On the Buffalo. This is the Buffalo Trail. So come along with me. Enjoy the walk. Got Tim in here. Mike's Adventure. What's going on? Welcome in. Scratching Pete's in the house. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, folks. I'm just gonna take you on a walk. Look, we got some beautiful flowers. Yeah. Wow. We got some rain the other night, so it smells delicious out here with all this fresh greenery sprouting up. And this is a local trail in town that goes along the river for a bit. And here in a couple minutes we should hit the river. You guys ready for the weekend? I am. I don't work tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment, so I am off work tomorrow. So I got a 3-day weekend. And tomorrow we got some weather coming in. We may get some snow. But as of now, the sun is shining and I'm walking by the river. We'll see the river soon, don't y'all worry. We're going to this. So yeah, this is just a series of trails down by the river. Chris Farley, Debbie Sue's in the house. Yeah. Jojo, welcome in. Yeah, mountain lions, I tell you what, they don't mess around. Yeah, to shoot a mountain lion, dang. Yeah, there's been mountain lions do get down in these parts. Not too many of them though. Sorry if there's a little wind noise, folks. I feel like I'm blocking most of it though. So we got 20 million people in here to join along on the river walk. Yeah. Debbie Sue, thank you for stopping in. I wasn't sure how many people would stop by on a Thursday afternoon. If you guys hang out, we'll show you the river that's local in my area. We are coming up on it. Down by the river. Yeah. I was thinking, guys, like in the slower seasons, maybe coming out here and doing a stealth camp. Because as you can see, there's plenty of places to hide, especially when all this greenery fills in. Which now, as you can see, the leaves are barely starting to pop out of the trees. Look at that. This is a cottonwood tree. So, appreciate that, Jojo. It is quite beautiful. This is the first leaves on the trees are popping out. So you can see we got some grass already. But in another couple weeks, this will be all green out here, folks. As of right now, it is not. And there's the river, guys. As you can see, this river is usually much higher. Yeah, the bank usually comes up to here. That is way out there, so we'll get down there here at some point and explorimitate it. Yeah. Debbie Sue had to see what I was up to. Yeah. Usually it's no good, but usually when I'm filming, I'm doing good things, like taking walks and such. Yeah, we do have a significant amount of rattlesnakes. I haven't seen one live and in color. In fact, out here, you don't see many snakes. I've seen some bull snakes. There are rattlers out here. But when I lived in Arizona, we did see a lot of rattlers, so out here is nothing compared to that. Yeah. So yeah, you can barely see the leaves starting to pop up on the trees. Still looks kind of wintry out here. Sheesh. Pravat, what's going on? Your country is night now? Oh. Well, welcome to the daytime on the other side of the world. Where are you at? Where are you at, Pravat? I'm down by the river. Not in a van. But we're walking. Figured I'd take you on a hike today. There's a rattlesnakes that can't rattle? Sheesh. How are they supposed to warn their prey that they're coming? Dang. Now 32 million people in here, y'all. Welcome in. Figured you'd like to see some naturescapes today, so I don't have my usual shorter Thursday video dropping tonight, so I might do a live again tonight by the fire if it's not windy, but other than that, this is what you're getting today. Yeah. But you guys, now that I got a bunch of you in here, be sure to check out my Sunday video I'm dropping, my camping adventure from last weekend. It's going to be a good one. I finished editing it last night. It is longer, it's like an hour or 15. But man, this video is absolutely great. It is a great video. Now, this spot. This is a cool spot, guys. I came here last fall with my daughter when the trees were yellow and orange and red. We actually had a picnic right here. And I do have a video posted of that adventure. Hill climber, what's going on? Got some people in here. Mabesy, hello. Jahan Vizing. Yeah. Well, guys, this is the most trees you'll ever see on any of my videos, that's for sure. Wherever I camp, there is no trees, usually. Unless I go to the lake or I find a patch. Gee, on this video I got coming out Sunday, there are a few trees. Yeah. Let's take you down by the river. Yeah, guys, this river is, I haven't seen it this low ever. And usually this time of year with the spring runoff, it is pretty full. Bank's here, so I mean, a year ago today I probably would have been underwater at this particular spot. I'll take you down by the water since I can. Yeah. We got Tuber Chat. What's going on, Kev? Welcome in. Jahan, so wow, you're in India? That's awesome. Welcome in. It's probably dark there at this time, I would assume. Welcome to the daylight on the other side of the earth. Guys, it's so cool how you can connect to people from around the world on the internet. Wow, I know I sound like a boomer saying that, but it's pretty cool. Especially live and in color. See if I can get down here without getting muddy. There's some mud. Yeah. Get on down in here. Oh, yep. A little bit of mud, but I made it. Look at that. The river. We're down by the river. Beautiful. So yeah, like I said, the first signs of spring have sprouted in this region. Absolutely amazing, folks. Wow. Down by the water. Should have brought a fishing pole. Have a few flicks. But, I just renewed my fishing license for this season, so I'll do a fishing video maybe. I've never really been a big fisher, y'all, so because when I'm out in nature, I just like chilling. I've never been a big fisher. When I went backpacking, I did a lot of fishing. You know, when I go to camp, I like to drink beer and relax. And during fishing season, the lakes are freaking crowded, so I tend to not fish much. So I don't like being around people. As you can see, there's no one around here. Yeah. Yeah. Tiffany and or Brian, hello, welcome in. We are having fun in nature. I just got off work and decided to show you guys the spring sprouting river. So guys, there's actually wild asparagus out here in some locations along this river, and in another couple weeks you'll be able to find it. I'm not seeing any right now. Right along this patch here, last year I found a bunch, so I'll come back here in a couple weeks, find some asparagus. You have the box up plants to go in the house soon? Nice. Oh, since Kevin is in here, today's the day, right? Yeah, I think there's a stream today. So the last one was Tuesday, so yeah. Oh wait, was the last one Monday? It's either tonight or tomorrow, I don't know. Sheesh, you guys are having a storm move through there, Tiffany and Brian, and or Brian. Nice. Rubicon, welcome in. I'm in northeast Colorado along the South Platte River. That's where I am at this time. I'm just showing you all the spring sensations. Look at that. Another week, guys. These trees will be fully sprouted. And as you can see, there's the buds are just popping on these trees here. Yeah. Yeah. It's snowing. Sheesh. Dang, Tiffany. We are supposed to get some snow in the morning. Earlier this week, it looked like it was going to be tomorrow night, which is kind of disappointing because I want one more snow trip for the year. So I'm still going to get out tomorrow. We'll do one last cold weather trip so I can use the diesel heater again. That'll be pretty sweet. Because I still have like 2 gallons of diesel. Definitely not going to go through that. I tell you what. Ha! All right. Very beautiful around this area. Yes, yes. There's a river again. We'll get close to the river here in another couple steps here, folks. I know that's what you came here to see. You didn't come here to see this. You came here to see this. Yeah. Beautiful spring. Yeah. There's surprisingly not many bugs out yet either. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And this little stretch of the path goes right along the river here. Look at that. You can see some of the commercial or the industrial areas of town there. There's a couple factories. And yeah. So this is on the south edge of town. And this is really the only area in town that you can recreate by this river. No camping. All you can do is walk through here. Yeah. The most unfortunate part of this whole river for me is there's like 400 miles of this river that run through Colorado. And there is not one place on this river that you can go camping at, which is extremely disappointing. And I don't understand why. Why can we not camp at our river? Well, it's because this is Colorado. That's why. They don't like freedom here. They sure don't. Rubicon, I'm in Sterling, Colorado. It's not a tiny town. Our population is 10,000. If you include the prison population, it's 12,000. They do include that in the censuses. So, yeah. We don't even have a grocery store. Well, we have a tiny family grocery store, but we have a Walmart. So if you want to get groceries, you got to go to Walmart or the overpriced grocery store. It kind of sucks. Yeah. Here's a nice little clearing. Look at that. Sweet. nature. We are in nature, ladies and genitals. Yeah. And it's beautiful. I just got off work. That's why I'm not wearing a hat or anything. It is a little sunny. It's about the time of year for sunscreen and whatnot. Let's go down here. I think we can get down the river from right here. Is the wind noise bad at all, anybody? I feel like it's a little breezy out here, but I feel like my hand is blocking most of the wind. Yeah. Live to survive. Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I've been running a few of your videos, Live to Survive. You got some good tips and whatnot on there. I loved your bug out bag. Yeah. Wind noise is not too bad. Good. I'm trying to like keep you guys out of it. When I go this way, that's where the wind is coming from. So, but yeah, I said it earlier, guys, but usually this time of year I would be underwater right now. It is so freaking dry out here. It's so sad. Yeah. Yes. That's beautiful. It's nice having such a... in fact, you just saw a semi go down the highway over there. There's another one. That's a highway that runs through town. It's really cool that you can get out here in town. And I'm planning on doing a stealth camping trip somewhere in these bushes here, maybe this year. We'll see. You guys stay tuned. I gotta, like, we're always gonna do our standard camping adventures, right? But I do want to mix it up once in a while. Like, do some stealth camping. Maybe I'll camp at Walmart one night. That'd be cool. I was gonna do that a couple weeks ago on Easter weekend, but I didn't. I decided to spend time with the family. Look at these buds on this tree. Wow. Live to Survive. I'm just hiking down the river. Ooh, I just ripped a fart. I just got off work, and this river's on the way home, so I figured why not go live? Because usually I have a shorter video on Thursday that I release, but not this week. So why not do a little, half hour to an hour walk and get some exercise before the weekend? Yeah. And I'll head out camping tomorrow because we're gonna have wind, rain, possibly snow. So yeah, look at this wide open meadow here. Feels like the farther I go down this path, the more bugs I encounter. Can't see the river from right here because we are blocked by a thicket of thickets. Wow. Yeah, just look how beautiful this looks, guys. With the leaves are just budding on these cottonwood. This is mostly cottonwood trees here. Cottonwood is abundant. So yes, there are oases like this on the high plains, folks. Unfortunately, you can't camp at any of them, dang it. Ah, jeez. Most of all the real estate along the rivers is private. And it sucks. So that's why I'm going to come down here and stealth camp on like a cold night when I know it's not going to be busy. But as you can see, I can go anywhere. Like once this is all filled in with greenery and whatnot, I can, find a good hiding spot anywhere out here. Just keep a low profile. I don't know if y'all are into stealth camping at all, but I think one of those, a stealth camping video, would do pretty freaking good on this channel. Some high plains stealth camping. Yeah. Thanks, Simply Debbie. I know, yeah, most of the places I go do not resemble this area at all. It's like, what? There's trees out there? What do you mean there's trees out there? It's the high plains. Well, we do have rivers. This is one of them. RCY, welcome in first off. And no, those are cottonwood trees. cottonwood. There's lots of ash trees around here too, and look, there's actually some. Those are a different kind of tree. I'm not sure what kind. Maybe mesquite. There's a little critter down here. Hello? Who goes down there? It's probably a frog or a lizard. Hello? Whatever it is, he's frozen up right now. Oh, some sort of critter. Tim, you post the evidence? Dang! Right, live to survive? Yeah. So I focus on, when I was a backpacker, this was like 20 years ago, but it was really when the lightweight backpacking kind of took off. And yeah, I got my pack down pretty low for, you know, technology we had 20 years ago. Today, with that same kit, I would be running over a lightweight backpacker. I was never lightweight by any means, but like with the right gear, you can shed significant weight. And then my truck, I have it simple and efficient and easy. So you know, the first few months were spent thinking, hey, what do I need? What don't I need? There's a river again, everybody. It's a little toilet. Do I bring you along when you're camping? I don't think I have. No. New City Thunder Kitty, welcome, welcome. We're not in the city, but we do have some Thunder Kitty on the horizon. There's some thunderclouds out there. Yeah, we are due for our first thunderstorms. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, New City Thunder Kitty and its little toilet. I appreciate that. Wesley Alverson, I'm in Colorado. Which no one would guess, guys, if when people think of Colorado, you think of freaking like mountains and open vistas and beautiful views. This is, I mean, if anyone were to guess, they would probably think this was like freaking South Dakota or something. Yeah. Got a dang old picnic table over here. Well, thanks RCY Third. Yeah, I got tons of adventures on the channel if you want to check one of those out. It's a little toilet, you're the greatest rapper of all time? Heck yeah. Oh, nice, you're in Florida? Wesley Iverson, no, this is the High Plains. So the High Plains stretch from northern Texas all the way to Canada. I mean, the lower plains are when you kind of get a little farther east when the elevation dips below 3,000 feet. Up here, we're still at like 4,200 or something like that. Thanks, Wesley. Yeah, this is living. I am living by the river. Too bad I don't have a van. Got 16 million people in here. New City Thunder Kitty, thanks. I appreciate you subbing. If you want to see a real adventure, check out one of my camping experiences. You'll really enjoy those if you like this. Whoa. Those ducks just scared the bejesus out of me, folks. They were hiding right here. Did that make anyone else jump? Live to survive. This is the South Platte River, and there are fish in certain areas. Yeah, there's lots of trout and a lot of bottom feeders too. I don't do much fishing though, so. New City Thunder Kitty, I live in the exact opposite of the woods. We lived in a very vast, wide open, empty of trees area. But this is the river in town, so I do live here. I mean, I don't live here at the river, because I don't have a van. Like, yeah, I'm not Chris Farley or anything in a van down by the river, I'll tell you what, but I can come here. This is a 3-minute drive from my house. Wesley Alverson, I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. I will use all these to fund future adventures out here on the high plains. Thank you. Yes, I did scare the heck out of those ducks, but yeah, they scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie there. You can tell here this tree was recently cut by a beaver, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not a man-made cut. That's some beaver kill. All sorts of critters out here, guys. There's foxes, tons of coyotes, antelope. Antelope don't really come around the river, but I have seen a lot of white-tailed deer out by this river. And there are even like bobcats and mountain lion spotting here or there. Nothing too crazy. No bears or anything. I see a pretty nice little bench over here. Look at that. The sun's glaring pretty good right now, guys. Give me a second. I'll catch up on the chat here. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Look at that. This is looks like this bench was made just for me. There's an older beaver kill right there. Oh, stupid beaver! You're cutting down my trees. Yeah, just look at the size of this tree that eroded into the river. Yeah. That's actually pretty beautiful right here. Yeah, this is about probably a mile in from where I started. And this is the end of it. Like, it just loops around, goes back. So I'm going to sit on this bench here and then we'll head on back. I'll tell you what. Yeah. All right. Wesley Iverson, you grew up in the outdoors, got caught up with work, missed getting out more. Yeah. So what I have to say to you, Wesley, you got to get out. Nature is the cure for everything. I work a full-time job, and I still manage to go camping pretty much every weekend. Nature is the cure. Yeah. Doves symbolize peace, and they always bring you fear. That's unfortunate, little toilet. Yeah, dang, but beaver did bite a little bit off, I tell you. I hope he didn't get crushed. I hope that poor beaver didn't get crushed. There's no dams around this region. Live to survive. Hall is in the house. What is going on? Thanks for stopping by my nature walk down by the river. Right now I'm sitting on a bench. Look at that bench. Beautiful. Yeah, and the first buds of spring are popping. We got a few flowers out here right now, not too many. Yeah. New City Thunder Kitty's still in the chat. Heck yeah. Thanks for hanging out. That's awesome of you. And you have a channel too, New City Thunder Kitty. We'll have to go check that out. Yeah. Beavers are really quick, so they probably didn't get crushed. That's good. The majority of things you walk up on that fly off, leaving me with high blood pressure. Oh yeah, yeah. Those ducks that I spooked sure spiked my blood pressure for a split second. I tell you what. Yeah. Sweet. What a beautiful day, folks. Blue skies. We got some thunderclouds in the distance, and we got me, who is no longer at work. Ooh, my lens has some fingerprints on it. I'm sorry about that. Let's clear those off. Wow, I bet that picture is 100 times better now. Wow. New City Thunder Kitty, you love nature? Nice. You have 2 kitties and 2 fishies? I bet them kitties love watching them fishies, I tell you what. Yeah. I got 2 kitties too. I love kitties. Yeah, I definitely prefer kitties over dogs, but it's because they're lower maintenance, I guess. Well, I have taken my dog. I took my dog on one trip. I'll take him out again now that it's warm. Turn you around here. Try to block the wind. Going the other way, guys, there won't be any wind noise because I will be blocking it with my back. Now check out these fresh flowers. Look at these flowers on this bush here. I'm not sure what kind of bush this is, but we got flowers. That means it's springtime, everybody. I tell you what. Wow. That picture is actually pretty good. Cats and fish are gay? Yeah? Well, you're hidden. Thanks for the watch time. Alright. Sheesh. Freaking trolls, guys. Like, I should have known, like, right when they walked in, like, oh, look at my name, I'm a toilet. Like, you're gay, you know. Come on. You guys should have seen if you didn't see my live, my Truck Topper Tuesday live 2 nights ago. That's the most trolls I've ever had. I try not to kick anyone out, guys, but when it gets too bad, I'll kick him out. I'll let him talk for a while and give me watch time and whatnot. But yeah, there's a time when enough is enough. Yeah. 15 million people in here checking out this awesome spring budding. Down to 11 million now. 17 million likes though. Wow. Yeah, so Columbines Live to Survive are, from what I recall, they're purple. Like, there could be yellow Columbines too. The Columbine flower is actually our state flower out here in Colorado. I'm pretty sure they're purple. I may be mistaken though. Now, here's some more of them. These things are all over. Everywhere. Tiny little flowers. And there's the leaves. I'm not sure, because these are little, like, alder trees, like little tiny trees. They're bushes, I don't know. Now we're in the midst of the cottonwood forest. Look at that. Columbine, yeah, that's what I thought, Rubicon. Yeah, Tim, you have a 35-pound kitty? Nice. Big kitties are fun. They're lazy and fun. They're not very good lap cats, but they have great personalities. We had a really fat kitty we had to put down last year. He got sepsis. He was old. He was like 11 or 12. And yeah, last year we actually had to put down the 2 cats my wife and I got when we first met. That was kind of sad. Yeah, we weren't happy for a while. Which way should we go, guys? I got Buffalo 2 or we got Buffalo 1? I think I'll go to Buffalo 1. Thanks for your input, even though I didn't give you a chance to give me input. Yeah. Because this way ventures a little deeper into the woods. The river's way over there at this point, so we'll keep on going. So we got 13 million people here watching. Yeah. This is my weekend preparation nature walk. And it looks like it's like my phone is keeping everything stable. If you watch a lot of like live nature walks, it's like bouncing around like this the whole time. One buffalo is safer than 2? Yeah. Well, I guess I made the right choice then. Taking the safe route. This is looping around farther than I expected it to, for sure. We'll see where it takes us, I suppose. As you can see the tracks, this trail is serviced by professionals and vehicles. But here we go. This tree is the leaves are almost fully out on this tree. Look at that. Wow. It's actually providing some shade right here. Those are Aquilegia flavescens. Nice. Thanks for doing that research, Live to Survive. Yeah. I'm hearing a couple critters out here in this brush. There's a butterfly right there. Look. One of the first butterflies of the season, I tell you what. Hey there, little fella. What are you doing? You hanging out? Butterfly. I have not seen any monarchs yet. We get tons of those out here. They're probably still hibernating. Spring. Look at that spring deliciousness, folks. Your ex-father-in-law raised buffalo? Nice. I've heard people say that we don't have buffalo here. We have bison, though. But I always thought buffalo and bison were the same freaking thing. Oh, not confirmed 100% live to survive. There's tons of those little bushes out here. In fact, yeah. Here's some different ones. They haven't had flowers bud yet, but those are different because the leaves look different. But there's little buds out here that will bloom soon. Yeah. Yeah, look at how thick these woods are. This would definitely be a great place to, once this fills out, guys, definitely I'm gonna like have the wife drop me off out here and I'll do a stealth camp for the evening someday. Yeah. That goes way out. I kind of want to walk back there right now just to see what's on the other side of this forest. Let's do it. Let's go off the path. You hear me crunch through the leaves and such. So guys, you see all this dead grass out here? Usually by this time of year that would be all flat, but we got no snow this year, so we don't have snow to pack it all down. And let's walk through here. American bison buffalo, okay. And I assume if we keep going this way, we'll run in. If we keep going this way, we'll probably run into another branch of the river. Crunchy. It's crunchy and loud. Yep. Crunchy leaf. Well, look what we have here, folks. This looks like definitely a path that used to be here. But yeah, when this river is up, that's full of water. And I'm actually coming up on a residence. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to go through here and see how close we can get. For all I know, I could be on private property at this point. Let's see. Let's see what we discover. That's, you know, that's the purpose of exploring, right? See what you find. But yeah, at this point, I could very well be in someone's backyard. But you don't know until you get there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We are not. So there's a fence up here. So yeah, we have reached the boundary of the open land. As I run into a giant spider web. Barbed wire. That's all private out there. So, now that we know what's out here, guys, look at how dense this is. Like, definitely when this is filled out in the summer, I can come back here and be pretty well hidden, I'm pretty sure. But this grass gets really tall, so I don't know how fun and comfortable it would be. Gosh, freaking spider web got me again. Oh. I'm pretty sure the spider. Yeah, there's a freaking spider on me. Jeez. Oh. Dang old dang. Gosh. Oh. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Let's say we got some new people in here. We got Grant in here. What's up, Grant? Welcome in. This is my local nature spot in town. We're in town. And I'm at a local nature spot. Look how dense these are pretty much all cottonwoods, folks. The leaves are just budding. And we're slowly making our way back to the path. So you don't have to hear me crunching through these leaves. And no, I have not seen any scat today, Live to Survive, but I do. If I looked, I'd find lots of coyote scat and lots of whitetail scat. In fact, last fall when I had a picnic out here with my daughter, we found tons of whitetail scat. I think I got some on video too. It's like I started the video off by saying, I like to go to the woods and find poop, or something like that. Just me being goofy. Yeah, Tim, I for sure messed up that dinner for the spider. What's up, Jay? Welcome in. Welcome back. I'm taking a nature walk. Look, I'm still in my work uniform. Minus the shirt, of course. There we go. All right, no leaf crunching. This was probably used to be a path. Yeah, there's an old path here that's not used anymore, obviously. I don't see any footprints or shoe prints. Big old fell tree. Wow. Look at that. Jeremy Day 1980s in the house. What is going on? Appreciate you swinging by, I tell you what. Yeah. Thanks for joining us on the nature walk. Dang old nature walk. Wish I was truck camping nature walk maybe? Nah, I mean, I'm truck camping tomorrow, so I don't really wish I was, because I'm looking forward to tomorrow. There you go. And this is a little ravine that when the river's high, this will be full of water. Yeah. In fact, folks, when the river's at capacity, I wouldn't even be able to walk out here at this time. This would be full. And usually this time of year it is. Just shows you how dry it's been out here this winter. Oh yeah, definitely Live to Survive there. Camping is not allowed out here at all. But I'm going to camp out here. Do some stealth camping. I tell you what, we'll wait till it all fills out. Maybe in the fall I'll come out here and do a stealth camping trip. But definitely on the bucket list. But yeah, I'm sure at some point in history there were campfires out here. But yeah, this probably since at least the 80s, no one's been able to camp anywhere along this river, which sucks. But I did mention in the beginning of the video, but guys, just to have this much river out here and to not be able to camp, I cannot camp anywhere up and down this river in the whole state. Just goes to show you how what kind of upside down world we live in. And there is tons of open land along this river, but it's only open for hunting season, and you can only hunt in it. You can fish, you can't do any other recreation. No camping along the river. Yeah, Live to Survive. I'm familiar with Dakota fire pits. You got the breathing hole and yeah, a smokeless fire. Yep. Those are pretty neat. But yeah, I'll definitely make one of those if I come out here and do a stealth camp. Some birdies up there. Beautiful day it is. Right, Mike's Adventures? There's so much real, look at this. Look at that. But I am, a part of me is thankful that you can't camp out here, especially in this state, guys, because people out here, they have no respect for the land. they ruin it. They go out to the land and they ruin it. It's so sad. Like even 25 years ago when I went camping in the mountains, a lot of those spots are closed now just because people go up there, they leave their trash, they put graffiti on the trees. It just sucks. But so part of me is happy that you can't camp here, but a part of me thinks you should be able to since it's open public land. Like, come on, where's our freedom? But I am thankful because there's still places around here that I can camp. Right, Simply Debbie Sue? Yeah, Mike's Adventures, like every time I go up to the mountains, there's more and more places that are just closed off. Open national forest land, but people go out there and ruin it. So you can't go out there. There's a place for people to put their dog poop. Look at this, we got a little bench out here made out of 2x6s. Look at that. So last year, guys, is when they put in all these benches, and it's pretty cool, you know. It makes you feel like you're out in nature, which we are. We are. That's pretty neat. Look at that. That's quite a view, though. Right, Tim? And you're a winner no matter what. Everyone gets a trophy. Sheesh. Unreal, huh? Unreal. All right. Take a drink of my water and we will continue. I got some water. Water. Take a drink. You guys, this is how a true naturist drinks water. Ah, tastes like water. Tastes like water. Ha! Yeah. I got someone walking down the trail. Like, look at this weirdo. Set the phone down for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Now, watch this. Oh. Hello. You caught me talking to myself out in nature.
That's okay. I think everybody does that.
Cool, cool. All right, let's continue. I should have. Dang it. Live to Survive. I missed an opportunity there. Should have been like, have a seat. Live to Survive Wilson. Nice. I assume you watch my Halloween Spooktacular special if you're giving a Wilson reference. Yeah. For any of you guys that didn't know, in the beginning of my Halloween special, I carved a pumpkin. And at the end of the video, I ran him over with my truck. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that was a super fun video to make. I had tons of fun making that one. Yeah. I think I probably creeped that girl out that walked by. But that's alright. So I was like being a weirdo drinking my water. Yeah, Wilson sure did not survive. I mean, he's the one that went under my truck tire and got ran over. But, you know, guys, I was still kind of sad. I was sad that we lost Wilson. Beautiful naturescapes. Holy shnikes, I've been hiking for almost an hour already. Wow. And we'll do this, we'll come back again in another week or two when this is filled out, just so we can compare the difference. Because as I mentioned earlier, but these leaves are just barely sprouting on these cottonwoods. Get you a close-up. Focus, there you go. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. This will be a nice shade-bearing leaf here in a week or two. Yeah, we'll go around, guys. We'll loop around, then I'll take you to another pretty cool spot. It's closer to the highway, so you'll be able to hear traffic, but there may be a waterfall or two. Well, like a man-made kind of water runoff, not a waterfall, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. Shablam. I'm surprised that's the only person I've seen out here, because it is so nice out here. Very beautiful day. Got another picnic table up here. I might skip taking a seat this time. About 10 million people in here still, 23 million thumbs ups. And my chat stopped, so I don't know if people are still chatting, but if it did, if you are, the last chats I saw was when we were talking about Wilson, the pumpkin that I killed. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there we go. Chat's still moving. Because sometimes I think the chat just freezes up, but then I realize like there's only a handful of people in here. Live to survive. I have zero knowledge on wild edibles. I know you can eat dandelions. Yeah. Judy, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm in along the South Platte River in Colorado. Yeah. And when you think of Colorado, you think of mountains and waterfalls. There's none of that here. Yeah. I'm in northeast Colorado, to be precise. Oh yeah. Just ripped another pop fart. Yeah, we're just checking out the first buds of spring. Very beautiful. But Judy, I do appreciate you swinging on in for this nature walk. This path keeps taking me farther from where I'm parked, so we might be walking here for a bit yet. I have no idea where I'm going. Well, I have a slight clue where I am, but I don't have a map or anything. Yeah. Thanks, Judy. It is quite beautiful this time of year. Look at all these little shrubs growing. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, in another couple weeks, this will all fill out and be very green. Very green. Yes, yes. Yeah, there's tons of firewood around here. Unfortunately, none of it will ever be burnt. Okay, here's a good example, guys, of how you can see the river does come through here. Right here. That's just all wood that the river pushed up against that tree there when the river's actually full, which it is definitely not at this time. Yeah, beautiful. This tree recently fell. That probably happened over the winter. That's fresh. That is very fresh. Yeah. We'll make a nice home for some little critters. Judy, you're from Oklahoma? Nice. One of my regular viewers, his name is Okies. He's from Oklahoma and he grows potatoes. He's a cool guy. Appreciate you, Oklahomans. Very friendly people. Very friendly. Yeah. Yeah, Oklahoma is just as flat as I am out here. Over here you can see, oh, we're by the other section of the river here. Look at that. We'll see how close we can get to that. It's like we're coming up on it. I might have to go through some brush, but I'll get you guys. Oh, looks like a little pond maybe. We'll get through here. Yeah, I can go right up to the water. Oh. Yeah. There it is. Sheesh. Yeah, there was a little bench up there, guys, but someone was sitting on it, so I wasn't going to impede on their nature viewing for sure. It's funny when, like, why is that guy talking to himself walking through the woods? Well, I guess I'm pretty much am talking to myself if you think about it, because they don't know y'all are here watching me mumble and all that. I'll take you by that river some other time. Yep. We should be able to see that body of water again around this bend. See if we can get up close and personal with it. Yeah, that was definitely not beaver tree kill, Timmy. Nice, Tim. Yeah. I noticed, Tim, when you do a live, you do lots of talking to yourself too. Oh, look, and yeah, we can see the river here. Wow. Yeah, this is so the other section, the flowing section is over there, way over there. This is just, looks like just some standing water here. There's some more duckies. There's some big suckers. Bye, ducks. Wow, this is a beautiful spot, guys. Look at that. You got rain in Michigan, DJ. Hey, welcome in first off. We're getting rain in Michigan, huh? I would think there'd still be snow falling out there at this time. Look at that beautiful, beautiful water. It is pretty green. There's probably fish in here too. There goes a duck. Hello. Hello, Mr. Duck. Yeah. Leslie, I'm not, I don't do much fishing out here, but I know there are trout. Lots of bottom feeders probably. But yeah, along the Platte River there are trout. Lots of them. All right, let's continue. Let's continue on down the beaten path, ladies and genitals. '77 in central New York State. Nice. Well, that's pretty good weather. And we got the highway getting pretty close for got the rigs rolling down, the traffic. I think I'm getting pretty close back to the parking lot. But we will continue the journey because there's other stuff I need to show you here. In total, I've probably walked close to 2 miles at this point. which means I'm walking very slow because it's been about an hour. We did some sitting too. Very pretty. As you can tell, it's an absolutely gorgeous day out here. We've got another spot to look at the water here. Look at that. Catch and release. So you can't keep any fishies here. I wouldn't trust a fish from here. I definitely wouldn't eat it. I mean, look at this water. It's just green. It's very pretty though. Oh, a little High Plains popper for you. Huh. Yeah. 10 million people in here? Sweet. Yeah, right, live to survive. Yeah, there's a car in the parking lot that wasn't here when I got here. Down to 6 million people. Yeah. Got some clouds covering up the sun. Still very beautiful. That birdie just flew right out from in front of me. Hello, birdie. Live to survive. What is that? Is that a turtle? I can't see that. The sun is reflecting off my phone. There's lots of frogs. And I have yet to see a turtle out here. I think it might be too cold. Get too cold out here for turtles. Yeah, this water all does freeze. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's several cars here now. There's my little pickup truck. Like I said, we're going to go around to this other section. I'll show you guys some other stuff. And yeah, turtle. Yeah, I thought that looked like a turtle. Yeah, Debbie Sue, I've had a few birds fly out in front of the camera here. Pretty awesome. There's my pickup truck. And there's a highway. At this point, folks, we're gonna venture on down here. So if anyone is in town, you can just come here and get all the sand you need if you need sand for any projects. Yeah, there's lots of sand. Look at how wide open and desolate this is. Like I said, this is usually full of water this time of year. Yeah. Sorry about all the traffic noise. Sheesh. Sheesh. Little area right here. Some water. Oh, there's some ducks down there. I don't know if you can see them. Hello, duckies. Yeah, that water's pretty clear right here. Get out of here, you. Get your diesel out of here. I'm trying to have a nature walk. Sheesh. Yeah. We will continue on this way. Daryl Day's in the house. Welcome in, brother. How you doing today? just doing a quick nature walk, popping a few farts. I don't know if the microphone's picking up those. But yeah, spring has sprung, and I kind of get sad this time of year, guys, because that means the winter is over. And winter is my favorite time to be outside, if you haven't noticed, because no one else is out. Heck yeah, live to survive. The magical fruit. They make you toot. I tell you what. Yeah. We need to come back here and do a live during a sunset one day. Oh, that's a green lizard. Look at that guy. Hello. Sweet. You just jumped out of there. Coming up on 2 o'clock mountain time almost. Yeah, this is the last section or the other section I wanted to show you guys. Not the last, but another one. So typically when the water's higher, you can walk out here and there's waterfalls going down those rocks and whatnot. But yeah, they're not there. Oh yeah, Debbie Sue, I forgot about your freaking lizard scream you had not too long ago. I sure didn't get as freaked out as you did right there, I tell you what. Yeah, I sure scared that guy. Look at how blue that table is. Sheesh. Oh, look at that. It's a nice little view. I'm going to pop a squat here for a second. So we got 16 million people in the chat. You guys want to see a beautiful view of the highway? Wow, look at that hay. Look at all that hay. Hey, there's hay. We got 20 million people in the chat checking out this awesome spring nature hike. Quality. Yeah, this is a great area for a picnic in the summer and bring the dogs out and all that. River. We're by the river. We're going viral, guys. We got 19 million people in the chat. I appreciate y'all swinging by. Yeah. I was going to keep this one a little shorter, but with all these folks in here, we're going to keep on going. We're going to do this nature walk. I could do another loop, but I did put in just got off a full shift at work, so I'm not feeling like walking much more. Yeah. Let's finish the rest of my water in my water bottle. There's a little butterfly over there. A little butterfly. I think we can walk on down here. Let's do that. Right to near the beach, boy. I could probably make it down there. If I break an ankle, it'll be on camera. Also, if you guys remember, I messed up my knee pretty good about probably like 2 months ago at this point. But it is all better. I still have spurs down there, but my knee definitely does not bother me like it was a few months ago. This is another area that's usually underwater. It is not at this time. That's pretty beautiful. Beautiful beauty. Just got a little gust of wind. I want to turn you around, but it's going to be some wind noise for a second. This ground is a little moist. He said moist. Definitely some animal tracks, guys. Here's some deer prints. Live to survive. Are you proud that I can recognize deer prints? Yeah. And then there's, if we look hard enough, we could probably find coyote prints out here too. There's some beaver. Look at the, you can see the claws. I assume that's beaver probably. And then there's some more deer right here. Yeah. Now, whatever makes those, I assume that's probably a beaver. Brutus, he is chilling in the back of the truck, waiting to go camping tomorrow. I should have brought Brutus along, but I don't even have a baseball hat. I just stopped here on the way home from work in my daily driver. Yeah, there's all sorts of those. Oh, no, that's not beaver. That's freaking ducks. That's the duck print. Sheesh, see how much of a rookie I am, guys? Looking at prints. And I see a human print over there. Kind of want to get across here. It's super muddy, but... Oh, yeah, that is very muddy. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh. Look at those prints I just left in the mud. Dang it, Brutus. If Brutus was with me, he would have found me a better path, Tim Mitchell, I tell you what. Raccoon? Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, there's lots of raccoons out here. And also welcome in Roib and Harsvik. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but welcome in. Another a little closer to the river here. That is very clear water, guys, as you can see, but it is not deep at all. You can see the bottom very well. I have not seen a fishy yet. They're probably in the calmer areas. Roy, all right, for sure. Welcome in. I gotta get back up here because it's a little breezy right here. I don't want you guys to suffer through all this wind noise as I trek back through this muck. I guess the way I came is probably the best choice. Thank you everybody for smashing that like button. As I always say, hit that thumbs down. Yeah. Pretty awesome. You guys can see me walking through this muck here. Sheesh. My shoes a little dirty. Dang old dang, right? Dang. Live to survive. There are not many bogs out here. No. I'm sure there are in some areas along this river, but like I said, most of this river is privately owned. Unfortunately, you know, rubbing my feetsies in the grass. But also, I don't need to keep these shoes clean by any means because I don't work tomorrow. I got a 3-day weekend, I'll tell you what. I had a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I took an extra day off. Some more views of the naturescapes. Beautiful. So yeah. Fancy. I tell you what, fancy. It's so fancy. Buffalo Trail. We already went around this whole trail, so I think it's time to head on back to the pickup at this point. It's about a 1/4 mile away, so we still got some journeying to do here, folks. Don't you worry. Live to survive. I work in corrections. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. It is not for everyone. But I do very little work inside the facility. I run armed transports, so I take the inmates to their medical trips and whatnot. can get kind of sketchy sometimes, if you can imagine. But it's a great job. Nice, live to survive. You're in the military policeman. Sweet. Yeah, the thing I like about corrections is it's a job you can retire on. As long as you can go home every day and not worry about what happened that day, you won't have any trouble. It is very stressful if you let it stress you out, but if you don't, you're good. Yeah, I don't let it stress me out. Before I went to that, I was in retail. I was in restaurant management for almost 20 years. Pretty much zero benefits, nothing to show for it, no retirement plans. So yeah, night and day difference as far as working is. Judy, I actually scared some ducks at the beginning of the stream. They scared me probably more than I scared them. Oh, nice, you did 3 years, live to survive. Nice. Here's some more of them flowers. Here's the only flowers out here right now. Early bloomers. Really pretty. Welcome in, No 4MK. No, I'm in northeastern Colorado. Close though. Yeah. I can get to Wyoming in less than an hour from here. About an hour. Tim Mitchell, nice. Yeah, I sure puckered. I puckered a certain origin of my body. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. I'm getting back to the parking lot. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me on the drive home too. Why not? As long as I can. I don't have a phone holder in my truck, but I could do my best. So, I mean, we've only been on an hour and 20 minutes almost. My average live is like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. So I feel like this is too easy. It's not, I haven't put in enough work. Yeah. Now here I can show you a map of the trail system we just went on. A nice little bench over here. Look guys, this is how you can tell you're in Colorado. Like, look at this hipster nonsense. Oh, look, we made some walking sticks. Oh, that's pretty lame. Wow. And then here's a map of the trail system. So that's where we are here. So I went all the way around here, looped around there, then came out back this way. Then we just went back up here. And then this is the other side of the highway up here. So there's a few different trails. I haven't done much exploring around here, so maybe next live I'll go out there. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool, right? View of the naturescapes. I keep getting a bunch of people in here. I just don't want to stop. Just don't want to stop springing. Oh, no 4MK, you're in the springs? Nice. Yeah, don't trust other people's sticks. What if this thing can rupture on me, you know, break an ankle or something? Those other vehicles that were out here are gone. I must have scared them off. I guess I could pop a squat on this bench for a second. Used to be some bird poop on it, but I'm gonna go home and wash these clothes anyways. I don't know, is this some sort of anchor? Yeah, they anchored the bench down so it doesn't blow away. It does get windy once in a while out here on the eastern plains, or on the high plains of eastern Colorado, I should say. Yeah. So we are on the western plains in the country. Like, as far as the country's concerned, this would be the western plains. I don't know if there's any plains in the east, because all that's in the east is freaking trees and whatnot. Yeah. I feel pretty lame just sitting here on a bench. I would also need 2 homeless people to be true Colorado, right? Along this, before they clean this river up, there were actually a few encampments out here. And you know what, guys? Since I got a bunch of people in here, let's go under this bridge. Speaking of homeless people, see if we can find any evidence of any of that nonsense. Tim makes me want to go investigate under this bridge. You remember we just walked down here about 20 minutes ago. I'm not sure if we can make it over here, but we'll try. And with how dry it is, we should be able to. Lucky live to survive forests and mountains. I wish. Sheesh. You know, guys, I've always wanted to live in the forest, or in the woods, or in the mountains. And I've lived close, but every time I move farther and farther away from the mountains. And now I'm 2 hours away from the mountains at this point. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to get under this bridge, folks. Hopefully we don't find a dead body or something. If there's some water there. Oh, some duckies or something. Doves, those are doves. Oh, look, we have some sort of waterfall here too. Look at that. Step across here real quick. See how far we can get through here. This is ankle breaking territory. Lots of hidden rocks under all the brush here. Oh man, the smell of that fresh grass just absolutely makes it feel like spring in here. Yeah, look at that. So, you guys see all those hornets' nests up there? Maybe a troll will come. Yeah. Hey Tim, I could get a new sticker if I go under this bridge. Maybe I'll get another sticker. Speaking of which, Tim, Chef's sticker should be in the mail. It might be here today. So that's actually really beautiful, guys. Look at this. I can't really go any farther. Well, I guess I could get up there, but we're here. Might as well try, right? Might as well try. Yeah. Guess we can go under the bridge. Any trolls in here? I heard there are some stickers. There's some stickers in here. Those are swallow nests? Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess now that I look at it, yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that. Thanks for the info, Stingray Beach. Thanks for coming in, too. Yeah, because I definitely saw some birds flying out of there when I came in. I didn't think it to look closer until you mentioned that. Yeah. And guys, you can tell how far I am from urban areas just by the basic fact that there's literally no graffiti in here except for whatever that says. Rudy. Yeah. Like if I was in the city, this place would be freaking loaded with graffiti. Yeah. Oh, there's a bad word up there. Wow, you're so cool. Look at this view. Mixed with some wind noise. There's quite a breeze coming through here, folks. Sorry if there's some wind noise. Yeah, Rudy sucks. I don't like Rudy. I mean, why are you graffitiing my tunnel? You're gonna piss off the troll. Let's see, I guess we'll journey through here. Try not to trip and fall. It's cool, you can hear the cars going over above me. But yeah, as you can see, this is not very homeless friendly here. You can really know where you can sleep up in here. I don't really want to go any farther than that. Maybe we'll peek around and see what's under the other part of the overpass. I didn't stop to think that maybe the signal would cut out down here too. So hopefully the picture's not getting all grainy for you folks. Oh no, this river's too small and low right now for rafters, but there are sections of this river that you can raft when the water is not as low as this. Yeah, just look out. This is the main part of the river, guys, and look how low it is. Adrian, welcome in. Appreciate you coming by. I'm looking for trolls, guys, and we got Funky Stangs. What is going on, brother? Yeah, floats. Yeah. Oh, bridge rafters? That's what it is. Let's see, go around to the other side and see if we can get in there. Yeah. I think there's another entrance here. Whoa, look at that. And that's usually filled, like, guys, I've seen this water come up like above my head. Like, I've seen the water up to pretty much here. That just gives you an idea of how low this freaking river is. And there was, like, it's probably over 10 years ago. I didn't live here at the time, but there was a big flood that almost took this bridge out. Yeah. Well, that's cool to know these are birds' nests up here. Swallow nests, as somebody said. Swallow. Reminds me of an old AFI song. I mean, AFI sucks. I don't really like AFI. But I did have a punk rock phase at one point. Sheesh. I think I'm gonna get stuck here. Gosh. What a guy. Thanks, Simply Debbie Sue. You have a good night. Dang, Funky Stangs, you guys are moist. That you have dam evacuations. Sheesh. And I appreciate you stopping by, Debbie Sue. Like always, I look forward to your next story time. I love your story time. It just makes my day better whenever I hear a story from you. I need to go back around this way. There goes a swallow. I guess I know that those are swallows now. What do they swallow? Probably little fish. I'm sure they hunt minnows along these parts. Down here. Sheesh. Dang old trekking by the river. Look at that water flowing through there. Beauteous, I tell you what. Moist. Yeah, Funky Stangs. That's one of my favorite words. Moist. And so many people get offended by the word moist. It's kind of funny. It's like the only people that get offended by that word need to get their minds out of the gutter, because I'm referring to this river. It's moist. It's moist. That's how she likes it, right? Step across here and not die. All right. Cool. Back into the thicket. Yeah. Look at that green. Look at that green, I tell you what. Oh, Funky Stangs, now that I got you here. You're gonna love the video coming out Sunday. I told everyone else, but this is gonna be a great video. I think it's gonna be my best adventure yet. Yeah, and I'm sorry I'm flooding the channel with all these freaking lives, guys. It just feels like such lazy content. You know, if we got enough people in here, like we got 17 million people in here, so I'm gonna keep rocking them out. Obviously, I mean, people like watching it. I guess we'll keep doing it. Allegedly, that's a good word too. What's up, the Beast? Hey, welcome back. I think you're in a few of my previous streams. I appreciate you stopping back in. I tell you what, we're just taking a live nature walk. Spring has sprung, as you could tell by the title if you found this on your feed. And at this point, we're going to see if I can hold my phone while I'm driving. We'll go on another journey real quick, since there's still a bunch of folks in here. Or I can just go in the truck and chat for a bit. My little daily driver here, the Isuzu. I love this little thing. I love it. See? That's for the kiddo. And this is Suzu. This particular Suzu has a 5.7 liter Hemi, and it's a Dodge Ram. Yeah, if you guys know me, you know how much I hate Dodge Rams. So, we have a thing at work where we make fun of Rams because guys out here, Ram drivers are the absolute worst. In fact, fun fact, 1 out of every 20 DUIs is from a Ram driver, if you guys didn't know. And if you think about how significant that is, how many freaking vehicles are on the road, to have 1 out of 20 of them be Ram drivers that get arrested for DUIs. Wow. Yeah, it just shows how horrible Ram drivers are. Yeah. This is how I open my door. I use a screwdriver to unlock it. Sheesh. I didn't unlock it, so I gotta try it again. Look at the nature while I'm doing that. Alright, we broke into the truck. We broke in. Yeah, stolen valor, stolen Ram, Dodge Ram valor. But yeah, at work we love to joke around about Ram drivers. In fact, a couple people I work with are Ram drivers, and it shows. They're horrible. Tim, that's all right. I mean, I've met good Ram drivers, but 1 out of 20 of you gets arrested for a DUI, or 1 out of every 20 DUIs is you. So I hope you don't have any DUIs. Yeah, I got the manual. Not everybody can drive these dang things. But no AC. It was actually pretty warm today. I got no AC up in here. Sheesh. Hi. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Hi. 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 If you can't dodge it, ram it. I'll drive a ram. So yeah, nature walk is over, guys, so don't let the title of the description fool you. But we're gonna do a little drive. Maybe I can show you around town a bit, if I can drive a stick with one hand. Hardest part will be getting out onto the highway. Smash! You know, you look both ways. There's a rig coming this way. Yeah, we're not going. Clear to proceed. You are clear. Sheesh. Got the boat. Why don't we just go? Oh, I can't go down there. Dang old daddy. I've never walked down here before, guys. So. Well, it says do not block gate, so maybe I should just not go down there. Sheesh. Oh, this guy. Trying to go on various adventures. We got a bunch of traffic coming, so I'll just wait here for a sec. I guess you can walk down there, but it says do not block gate, and I can't really park over here anywhere. I guess we'll just continue on. Park in the grass. Live to survive. Do you want to see what's down here? I guess. Yeah, screw it, guys. Let's keep the adventure going. Let's go on a little walk down here. I can pull over in an area where I'm not blocking the gate, I suppose. Stephen Wire, what's going on? So I just went on a nature walk, and we're about to go on another nature walk. Right here. Yeah, I'm not blocking the gate here, guys. Cool. bear with me. I gotta get another bottle of water out if I'm gonna go on more walking. Yeah, we'll continue the nature walk here. Highway. I'm getting kind of warm. Let's get some more water out here. Look, I got water. Wow, I got water. Let's see what's in this yonder section of the wilderness. Some more pretty flowers. There's no signs that said this is private property, so I assume it's okay to walk down here, I tell you. I say I had a bear or a beer? I mean, I guess I could chug a beer out here, but I don't. Even with one beer, I try not to drive. He spent 4 hours trying to get AI to build a virtual podcast studio. Still not happy with it. Dang. Freaking AI. I bet a year from now, Stephen Wire, that it'll be able to do that with like one command. It's crazy how fast that technology advances, I tell you what. I never thought that to come down this section just because of that gate. It'd be cool if we could drive out here. I mean, obviously people have, probably wildlife management people and shit. Got 18 million people in here. Wow. 28 have smashed the like. Hey, there's a squirrel up there. That's a big guy. He just went into that tree. Look at this big old tree right here. Huge. Just humongous. I think up here we may have a dam or something, or some sort of structure around this bend. 29 likes? 29 million likes? Sweet. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if a bear did get out here, but yeah, we're right here. We're 160 miles or so away from the mountains where any bears would be. Yeah, there is some sort of structure up here, I'll tell you what. That's what the access road is for, obviously. There's like some sort of dam over here, but first off, I'll show you guys. Looks like a freaking cage. The heck is this? Sheesh. What have we stumbled upon here? Yeah, guys, this is absolutely a cage. That is strange. What in the hey? Does anybody have an idea what the heck this might be? Yeah. Yeah, Tim, we just went across the highway, and look at this. It's a cage in the middle of nowhere. So I guess maybe it's a bear cage, yeah? It's a trap. Yeah, I'm not going in there. It's a trap. There's too many of them. All right. I see a body of water over this way. First off, we'll check out this dam over here, whatever it may be. That's definitely a dam. In fact, I think you might be able to walk on it. Let's go over there. Oh yeah, we can walk right up on this sucker. Look at that. Oh look, there's a goose and a duck right next to each other. We'll head up on this dam here. No trespassing, guys. Sheesh. Suppose this is private property, dang it. Well, this is what you do. You just go out a little bit and wait to get shot, right? There's a big old vulture over there. He's flying across. But yeah, that's how low the river is, folks. It's very low. I guess I'll stop trespassing at this point. I'm going over to here. The dam from Cabin Fever. Sheesh. I think there's a little ladder that I can take down to get down there. If I won't. This ladder is pretty much blocked though. Probably hasn't been used in a while. Sheesh. You can get down to the beach here if you wanted to. Thief, the camera quality isn't that good. Well, dang. Yeah, I'm just running off the whatever cell towers around here, so I apologize if it's a little grainy. Matt and Mouse, welcome in. Thank you. Thanks for joining us on this nature walk. I wasn't even going to do this, guys, but I was driving home from work and I was like, you know, there's a lot of buds on these trees that are popping out. I think I have discovered my first sign of homeless encampments. Let's go investigate, shall we? $144p. Well, that's not very good quality. We got 16 million people in here, though. Oh yeah, look at this. Definitely some homeless activity right here. They just leave all their freaking trash here, guys. Look at that. It's an old pair of shorts. Sheesh. There's an old Afghan style blanket right there. That's not cool. Let's go around here and check out this body of water. Oh look, someone had a fire. Hey, live to survive if you're still here. There's a fire ring. Wow. I guess this would be a... Because I've heard stories of people camping out here, like homeless people. I guess I have discovered one of their hot spots. Nothing recent. You can definitely tell they've been around. There's another section of the river. Look at how clear that water is. And it's not deep at all, but it's clear. And you just, jeez, you need to squint your eyes really tight, but you're Chinese. Dang. No, Stephen Warner, I have not seen any fish. The water is super shallow. I'm sure if we stood here long enough, we'd see a couple. I see some minnows in there. I do see some minnows popping around in that. Yeah, that fire ring looked like it looked like it wasn't a long-lived fire. They probably just use it to boil some water or cook some soup or something. There's some more homeless signs over here. Let's go investigate this campsite. Oh yeah, this one looks like no one's been here in a while. And there's an old bag for a mattress or a sleeping bag. Oh yeah. Whew, we have found their hotspot, guys. Holy shnikes, look at this. Little teddy bear thingy. Yikes. Look at how trash this freaking place is, guys. That is so sad. Old tarp. This is a tent. Old tent and a pillow. Sheesh. Look at all these lighters from... There's a paintbrush, old razor. There's a lighter for smoking crack. Oh gosh, guys, this just goes on and on. This is so sad. All this garbage out here. Gosh. Tim Mitchell, What is up? Thanks for putting my emojis in there, I'll tell you what. When did you... Tim, did you recently get a membership or did you get gifted one? That I sent not too long ago. Don't camp anywhere near there. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, look guys, there's the, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the cell phone tower that I'm getting my signal from. Maybe it's better now that I can see it. I'm within line of sight. Is the signal better now? Yeah, freaking humans, right, Alvin? That's just sad to see. I kind of want to, I wish if I could get my truck down here, which a gate's blocked off, I would load up my truck with all this junk right now and take it to the dump. Actually, this one looks more recent. Let me go investigate here. Yeah, this blanket has definitely not been here for long. Well, this tent, it looks almost pretty new. Look at this. Yeah, that's just so sad, guys. Yeah, just thinking about all the meth that's probably been smoked right here. Just disgusting. Yeah. But looks like we have a good outlook coming up here. Look at all the buds on these alders here. Yeah. Or if they're not alders, I don't know. Like alders or... I'm surprised we haven't seen any like coyotes running by. All right, let's go down to this beach. Let's go down to this beach and see what we can find. See if there's any fish in this section of the water. Yeah, I would say that stuff has been sitting there through the winter. Of course, right when I get down here, the wind picks up again. Twin Brook Acres, welcome. Welcome to the Spring Nature Walk. We're down by the river like Chris Farley in his van. Except I do not have a van. Yeah. We just went through a homeless encampment. Ruins of homeless activity. But yeah, Stephen Wire, I'm still not seeing any fish. It's just too shallow right here. They're probably all hanging out in deeper eddies and stuff downriver. I'm sure they swim up here at some point in the day to look for food and whatnot. Well, that is very clear water. Yeah. But yeah, you guys can see not too long ago there was water coming right through here. Just the way the grass is sloped. Yeah. Very low river right now, folks. Very low. Are y'all ready for the weekend or what? Not to brag, guys, but my weekend starts as of about 2 hours ago. Yeah. I'm going to go camping tomorrow night. And for those of you that just came in, my video coming out Sunday at 4 o'clock Mountain Time is probably going to be my most epic camping adventure to date. Yes, I put a lot of work into it, guys. This one, so editing this video that's coming out Sunday, I had 1,300 cuts. And I went through 4 hours of footage for an hour and 15-minute video. So it's going to be a good one. Nice, Mike. You got 3 days off too? Thief, I appreciate that. Yeah, I put tons of work into those videos, and you know, it really makes me feel good that I'm starting to get recognized for like all the work I do put into it. I mean, if this is your first time watching, you've only seen my lives, this is the garbage content, folks. I put tons of work into my camping adventures, and I'm not trying to polish myself off here, but I kind of am, because compared to my camping adventures, this is kind of like the lazy content that I do just to speak with all my friends. Mac Movement, welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you swinging by today. We're doing a nature walk by the river. Look, here's some sort of waterfall. Let's see how far we can get in here. Oh yeah, we're not going to get through there, guys. Yeah. Oh, Stephen Wire, I found the fish. If you're still in, there's a bunch of little brookies down there. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, like I said, there's a deeper part, and there's tons of fish right here. Man, I need to bring a flick stick to catch some of these big ones. Can you guys see the fish? There's a bunch of them. Just little trout. Tiny little guys. There's a bunch of minnows in there too. Pardon the phone ringing. Oh, you can't see them. Well, dang, there's a bunch of them there, Stephen Wire, just so you know. But yeah, I mean the calm eddy right before a little beaver dam, so this would be a perfect spot to go fishing, I tell you. Stephen Wire, no. The lives, I haven't made, well, until I run ads, which I still need another 500 hours. I won't know. But I have made, like, on this live, I got a $2 super chat so far, so. But, you know, guys, don't ever feel obligated to be a member, give a chat. I just document my adventures. Oh, look, guys, we got some scat. There's some scat. That might be a coyote scat. Look at all that fibrous material in there. Then we got some mushrooms growing right there. Those may be the psychedelic variety, just looking at them. Are those morel mushrooms? They could be. Or morsels, whatever they're called. But yeah, I'm sure Stephen Wire, I do get the most views on my long form videos, so once I start running ads, those will give me some ad revenue for sure. But yeah, I just walked through a freaking another spider web, guys. Sheesh. Well, unfortunately, we have to go back through the homeless encampment over here to. Oh, there's another lizard. Where'd he go? There he went. Dang old lizard, and there's a wasp right here. If I get a close up on the wasp. Nope. Sheesh. Yeah, I have yet to get a super thanks on a video. Tim Mitchell. Yeah, for sure, Mac Movement. I'm almost to 4,000, so I think I have 500 hours to go until I get to 4,000 watch hours, and then I won't have to do like 10 lives a week just to keep gaining momentum. Well, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about a beautiful spring walk by the river. I don't know who's been cutting down these alders here, but they're all cut down. I'd assume it's the homeless people. Oh, there's a bunch more minnows right here, you can see. Now, do you see any of the fish, Stephen Wire? There's a bunch of minnows. They're not big. They're just little minnows out here. There are a couple big guys in there. Yeah, dang it, right? Messed up another spider's dinner, Tim. What a dirtbag. Sheesh. Yep. Oh, guys, look, there's a shotgun shell right here. That is pretty old. Yeah, that's... I don't know, that could be... There's rust on it, but that doesn't mean it's super old. Well, yeah, someone's definitely been hunting out here. Which is surprising. I mean, there's really nowhere around here except the highways right over there. You can kind of see it. It's pixelated again. Dang it, Bobby. Well, yeah, we're too pixelated to see the fish. I'm sorry about the signal, guys. You must not have a strong connection down here in this little river valley. What can you do, though, huh? I mean, Dominic, welcome. Yeah, right, Dominic. I mean, that's what I assume too. There was a place close by where I could pop off a few shells. In fact, I found, oh, that's like a receiver from a BB gun or something. Yeah, that's a BB gun receiver. Yeah, definitely people plinking around out here. Back through the homeless encampment we go. God, this is so sad to see, guys. So sad. Something up there, maybe a... Well, that's like a thermos. Climb up in here. Oh, that's an old propane cylinder. That's a big one. One last view of the homeless encampment. Yeah, I totally agree though, Dominic. Like, I mean, whenever I go shooting, I do it for the heck of it. I'm not a big hunter, but I sure do love target practice. In fact, I used to compete, steal USPSCA matches with the steel challenge. So I got quite the trigger finger. Oh, we're getting hundreds in the chat. Nice. Thanks for hitting the 100 button, everybody. I appreciate that. Another view of the river here. Water's moving very slow through this section. And there's just garbage. There's freaking garbage over there. Freaking bums. Freaking bums. Yeah, I keep smashing that 100 button. Woo! Feel free to smash the angry button too. All buttons are smash. Look, guys, there's a old... Anybody need some socks? I got some socks. Freaking bums. Gosh. Sheesh. Looks like there's another area we can get down to the river right here. Down by the river. There's some more bum trash. That'd be cool if I found a bag just full of cash out here. And there's some more. Folks, here's some more signs of how you can tell the river goes through here. That's just backup logs. Oh, Tim Mitchell, I just ruined another spider's dinner. Sheesh, another spider web. Bunch of dang spiders out here. Oh, there's the dam we were standing on about maybe 20 minutes ago at this point. Another view of the beautiful naturescapes. Crackheads only need one sock, right? Sheesh. I'm sorry for hurting the spiders, Tim. I do sincerely apologize. I mean, spiders didn't do anything to me. Here's some tracks. Maybe some sort of four-legged animal getting down the riverbank. Yeah. Oh, Tim, look, I found some more beaver. Another beaver chew. There's beavers around here. Wow, that's pretty beautiful, though. It's early spring. Early spring beauty. So, guys, today it is, I want to say it's like 78 degrees right now. And tomorrow the high is only supposed to be like 37. So with the chance of snow. That's why I'm going camping. So I can use a diesel heater one more time. Beautiful. Beautiful river. Oh, we have almost topped off 2 hours here. So you guys, I told you I can't do a live for like less than 2 hours. Had I kept driving and not pulled into this other spot, it would have been under 2 hours. But the universe told me, pull over here, go exploring in these bum encampments, see what you can find. So far, all I'm finding is trash and leftover bum material, dang it. Sheesh. There's another view of that fire ring. Yeah, that's probably from last fall, judging that there's like grass already growing out of there and whatnot. Yeah. See how deep it goes. Yeah. So we did find a fire ring out here in the naturescapes, in the bum encampment. There's the first one we saw, that little red pair of shorts there. Dang it, Billy. At this point, yeah, we're gonna head back onto the pickup. And I think, hey Tim, is Kevin going on today or is that tomorrow? I forgot to look. Because that should be pretty soon if he does go on. Yeah. Yeah, Live to Survive. There's not any bums currently there, but judging by all the abandoned tents and trash there, there's definitely some bum activity there. Probably last year. And now that's warming up, they're going to come right back, unfortunately. So. Oh, you're, yeah. Now I see the smiley face after I just explained what you already knew. Yeah. Beautiful spot. Beautiful. Pretty soon we're going to start hearing the highway again. Oh, nice, Tim Mitchell. Perfect timing. That gives me enough time to get home and hop onto Kevin's stream. Yeah. He actually stopped by at the beginning of the stream like a good solid hour and a half ago. Yeah. A good little hike today, guys. I got some good exercise. Anyways, yeah. For sure, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to hop off here in a minute or two once I get back to the truck. Actually, I'll probably do it right here. Well, wait for the wind to die down. Yeah. Got a little breeze picking up, so I can say goodbye before we get too close to the highway. Yeah. One last look there. So anyways, guys, yeah, we'll cut it off here. I appreciate y'all sticking around for this stream. And like always, you wear your seatbelts. You be good to yourselves. You be good to each other, all right? And y'all take care. You take care. And thanks for joining me on this early spring nature walk. And I'll see ya. Oh, and don't forget to check out my video dropping on Sunday. It's a good one. All right, cool. Enough commercials. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Goodbye.